Grateful Life. Alan and I are off, this is a Sunday, we're off just to spend an overnight stay in Tunbridge Wells, because we often pass through it and never really explore, so we thought we'd do that. We got a cheap room for about £50 and we're just going to do some shopping and exploring and going out for a nice lunch or dinner or whatever, which we don't really do at home, so that would be nice. It's only about an hour from us, so it's not very far, and it's a really nice country drive. And yeah, we've just been talking about the name of the channel.
We should have recorded that actually. It was quite a good chat, wasn't it?
Chatting, yeah, and about why I wanted to call it that, and really, you know, if it's of any interest to anybody, I think the real reason that I wanted to call it that was because I feel like where I am now, where we both are now, is I don't know, it's more by luck than judgment, I think, really. Lots of things have happened for both of us and brought us here. How long have we been together? Around 13 years.
Yeah, 13, yeah.
Honestly say that these are the happier years
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, definitely.
Except for, like, obviously the moment I saw you on my doorstep. But I think we're at a place now where, considering we live together, are together 24/7, and especially now we're doing the channel, we're doing that together, and I think we do pretty well, actually.
Yeah, we do.
And
We're both grateful, and like we're saying, like, you know, it came up, didn't it? And basically I said, now the channel's starting to, you know, we've had it a few weeks and stuff, it just feels like it was the perfect name for the channel. You know, I wasn't sure about it at first, but actually it's a really good reflection of us at this time of our lives, isn't it?
yeah, it is, because it hasn't been easy. I mean, lots of people have, like, hard times, and we're not saying that ours has been terrible, but lots of things have conspired to make it difficult for us. What's the speed limit? 40?
Yeah, you're right.
And it's been a bit of a struggle, to be honest, and because we've moved around quite a lot, you've got to throw that into the equation as well, so that's always a stressful thing.
We've moved a lot.
We've moved a lot,
Yeah.
and even moved countries.
Yeah.
And back, and then I've been ill for I don't know, 10 years, 11 years probably.
Yeah, most of our time together, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think in the beginning that was really, really difficult, because I've got fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, and that was very difficult to get a diagnosis. So we've had a few years of trying to work out what the heck was happening, and that puts a strain on your relationship as well. And yeah, we've muddled through till now, and I think we've finally come to a place where we both feel more settled. We live in a lovely place in a nice part of the world, and we have children that are, you know, that's all pretty good now.
Yeah.
And we're both relatively healthy, you know, relatively speaking, and we've been through several scares and whatnot, and I think it does put things in perspective for you. And found each other on Match.com.
I mean, is that even still going?
Yeah, I should think so. It works.
It definitely works, yeah.
Yeah. And I think whatever happens, we're so grateful to have now come to a place where everything's calmed down. I'm better. I'm a lot better. Although, you know, it's never going to go away, but I'm so much better. And so doing this channel now feels like a culmination of all those years and things that we've got through, and I'm grateful to be through the other side of it. Yeah, ready to face the next challenges.
Yeah, and there will be, won't there?
Of course, yeah. So anyway, that's just really for me why I wanted to call it that, because I am so grateful. I'm so grateful, you know, that we found each other and have been able to support each other through some not so nice times, you know. And Alan's always been very supportive of my illness, and you know, there were times when there were a few years there where I was in a wheelchair, and you know, we were at the beginning of our relationship really, and you know, it's not great. It saps all your confidence and changes the relationship. And I think we've done well. I think we've done really well, actually. We're still buddies.
Yeah.
And we still really love each other.
Yeah. And we're going on a nice trip.
And we're going on a nice trip to Tunbridge Wells. I mean, I'll stop talking about this now because it's for another time, but that's why we're called A Grateful Life, and we're grateful for our subscribers and new people, and yeah, we're looking forward to watching the channel grow. So we'll give you a little view of our weekend. It might be a long one, it might be a short one, I'm not sure yet, but
come along with us anyway.
Yeah, I'll stick you in my pocket and you can come with us. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so our first stop was on the outskirts of Tunbridge Wells, and we wanted to go to this large Marks and Spencer's, and there's a Home Sense there as well. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing really. There's a huge amount of space, but there wasn't very much, just a few home bits really. And oh, hi. But before there was a cafe and a lot more furniture and things like that, and so, I think there was food there as well. I can't remember now, but yeah, but so they must be doing some work at the back of the store to make it bigger, I think, and have more items there, but I don't know what was happening really, but I didn't really like it. It was huge open spaces there, which you can see. £8 for that and £8 for that.
Eight and eight, is it?
So only one of us can have that.
I'll drink from the saucer.
More for you, Alan.
Oh yeah. I know I don't drink much, but...
Or in a different colour.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, you're welcome. So we nipped across to Home Sense and had a look in there. That's a really nice store. It was pretty full actually, and lots of choice in cushions and garden furniture. There was some good sofas in there as well, actually. I love a cushion, so I'd go straight for that. We didn't buy anything, actually. Oh, we did buy something, but I'll show you that in a minute. No cushions, though. These were lovely, these vases, but we didn't buy anything. We just needed a drink and something to eat, I think, and couldn't really concentrate. There's some new Rubik's Cube that I couldn't fathom out how to do it. I think this would be really good for the kitchen, because I just sometimes need somewhere to prop myself. We haven't got anything in the kitchen. So, and it's on sale. Only £32.
£32.
So we stopped on the way back to the hotel at this lovely park, Dunorlan Park. It's pretty big and it's absolutely beautiful. Had some lovely, beautiful trees, and some of them were so old. Some branches were lying on the floor from the weight of them, and these were some of the roots. It was absolutely beautiful. Made you want to climb it, actually. That's the view down from this hill down to the boating lake. Yes, this was massive. This tree, fantastic. I did hug a few trees, actually. Yeah, this was a pretty little, I don't know what you call it, actually. And these flowers were very strange. I'd never seen flowers like this before. They've got on one stem they have 2 or 3 levels of flowers. So if you know what they are, let me know, because they look like sort of tomatoes or satellites or something. This is the boating lake, and it was just a bit chilly for actually doing some of that, although that's quite nice to do occasionally, but it's got to be really warm for me. I didn't bring my fishing rod either, so I couldn't do that. There were lots of geese everywhere, and there was some baby geese here. They were so adorable. They were very fluffy and very yellow. Very cute. There were lots of them, actually, but you just see their little heads popping up there. Yeah, they were so cute. But Mum and Dad were keeping a close eye on them. After checking into the hotel, we had a little 5 minutes with our feet up, and then went out for dinner. This Wetherspoons was just around the corner from our hotel, so we'd been here before, and we thought we'd just like to show you this crazy building, because it's an old opera house, and they've kept it pretty much like it was. And once a year, I think it's in the agreement, once a year they have to hold an opera, which would be really fun to see. It's the usual Wetherspoons menu, and yeah, it was really nice, actually. We don't normally go to Wetherspoons, but for a cheap evening dinner it was brilliant. And yeah, the surroundings are great. It wasn't a very busy evening, so it was nice to just sit there and unwind after the journey and the day out. Yep, Alan had something chickeny. I had some curry. There was a lot there, which you can see I'm not used to that much food. But it was very nice. So this is the famous Pantiles in Tunbridge Wells. Some really beautiful buildings around this area. Eggs 11, that's where we went for breakfast. And that was so yummy. It was yogurt with granola and compote, and Alan had eggs Benedict. So that's pretty much how we eat most of the time. Very different things we like. This is the Pantiles where the restaurants are, and such a lot of lovely shops. And at that back end there, the way where I'm walking towards that, there's a lot of galleries as well. This home store, well, cookware store really, had absolutely everything you could ask for. It was quite big, and I didn't look too much at everything because I would have wanted everything, and I'm not that much of a cook either, so except I do like these because when the flies come in, I like everything to be covered over. So, if you've got food outside, they're really, really useful. I did just get the smaller one, and I got one for my daughter as well. The copperware was absolutely stunning, and if you had a beautiful kitchen and you had these on display, that would look beautiful. Lots of colourful crockery dishes, very nice. This is another shop that took our fancy. Took us down memory lane a little bit. Well, I think more Alan than me with the cars. Goldfingers, Aston Martin there. This is a stunning statue here, and the buildings behind, if you can see the Georgian buildings, absolutely lovely. And that's all along here are the Georgian buildings, and that's the Pantiles there that you can see that make up the walkway. There was a fountain above this this quote, which was rather lovely. So it drops all the way. I was panicking.
Show us it.
I was panicking, thinking,
Show us it.
I'm not going to get it out in time. Right, let's see if I'm cured.
Yeah.
It does look like gin, doesn't it? It's not.
Carolynn, you look 50 years younger.
Good.
It's nice.
Yeah, fantastic. So lastly, we've come to Calverley grounds, which was near our hotel. It's pretty close to the train station, and if you were to come by train, you would be pretty close to going down the high street and towards the Pantiles. And that's where you would find the springs, which, like me, you can have a little taste of it. I was pretty surprised to see that it came out of a vending machine, but even so, it's said to be enriched with all sorts of minerals, so I'm hoping it's given me a little bit of a boost. And if you walk up the high street, some beautiful shops there too, but off of the side streets, it's lovely too. So we've got beautiful theatres and everything, and there's so much more. So it's just a small taster of what they've got, really.
Well, Carolynn, have we had a nice break?
I think we have. I have.
Has it lived up to expectations?
It has. We've explored until we've dropped.
Yes.
So.
But we've enjoyed ourselves.
Yep. We've done shops. We've done parks.
Yeah.
We've done eatings, yeah.
Had a lovely brunch.
Yeah, really nice brunch. What was that place called?
Eggs 11.
Eggs 11.
Eggs 11.
Recommend it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will.
Down there.
Yeah. If not, have a look at this video up here.
Maybe there.
It could be here.
I think it's normally there. But it could be.
But I've got crooked fingers, so it could be like.
there.
I got that. Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye bye for now. Till the next one.